What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about when the best time to upgrade is. So in the past month, I've taken the opportunity to start upgrading a lot of my gear. Now, I've actually been slowly upgrading for about a year now. And by upgrading, I don't necessarily mean replacing gear, mainly just adding to what I've already had. So here's a question for you to consider. Is there a best time to upgrade your gear? I can't really speak for anyone but myself here. But before I answer, let's look at all the different variables. Photography is an expensive hobby or profession to get into. Now, are you shooting photos for fun, to make money? Is your main focus Instagram? And exactly what type of photographer are you? Now, in my case, I got to a point in my photography that I'd gotten better and better. I was taking great photos with the gear I had available to me. Some of it was subpar and some of it was really nice. For example, last year, while we were doing motorsports, I was using a Sigma lens that really isn't the first choice for any photographer. That lens was a 70-300 f5.3 to 6.5. To take some of the photos that I took with that lens is pretty astounding. Yeah, there was a lot of work to be done in post, but overall the quality wasn't that bad. Last June, I upgraded to a Sigma 70-200 f2.8, which I used for some rodeo photography. Thankfully, I upgraded that one just in time because if I would have used the 70-300, I wouldn't have gotten anything worth a damn once the sun went down. Now, I also upgraded my Yongnuo 50mm to a Sigma 50mm, which is a 1.4. Now, I purchased the Sigma 14mm prior to that, and then I finally got my 28-70, which I'm recording with right now. So, moving on to more recent updates and purchases and kind of why I did it. So the upgrade that I did for my 85mm, I went from a Neewer to a Meike 85mm, mainly because of that autofocus. I got a couple GoPros, a new strobe, a video light, some backdrops for portraits, a new tripod, a travel camera bag, and a drone. There's also another lens that I purchased that I'm going to review in another video. Now, I'm not trying to flex or be a show-off in any way. I'm just telling you this because the time came that I started to believe in myself, and so did the other people in my life. I was starting to get new and different photo gigs and people wanting prints, and it was just time that I actually started investing in myself. It's not that I couldn't continue with the gear that I had, because I could. But I just wasn't challenging myself. I'd gotten comfortable with what I had and wasn't thinking about pushing myself any further. So in my case, it was the best time to upgrade. I'd saved some money, done some photo gigs, plus it was tax return season, and it just seemed like the best time for me. And I plan on hitting it pretty hard this summer with motorsports and rodeos, maybe even do some baseball and football. Also, I got my first wedding gig this summer, so that'll be fun. By upgrading, I'm not only investing in myself, but I'm also forcing myself to go harder than before. Whether I'm shooting portraits, sports, weddings, landscapes, whatever. Now, I mentioned a drone. I did buy a drone, and that's to increase the quality of the video here on the channel as well as do some aerial photography. But when it comes to that, you're not going to see any of that until I take and pass my Part 107 FAA exam. I want to go about that the correct and legal way, and I urge everybody that wants to do drone work and use it for YouTube or to make money to do the same. So as you can see, I've invested a lot into pushing myself a little bit further, and I'm not content being just another photographer. You know, I want to take myself to new and exciting heights, which I would assume that you want to do as well. So with all that said, is there a best time for you? Well, that's kind of up to you. Do everything at your pace and within your own means. You know, I hope by upgrading that I can help some of you by reviewing these new items and provide entertainment at the same time through my YouTube videos, as well as provide tips, tricks, tutorials, and pretty much anything else. I'll be posting some reviews soon on some of these new items, a what's in my bag video for 2023 because I'm about a month late on that one, as well as a video on the newest lens purchase that just has me super excited for motorsports, along with a full review of that lens. So keep checking back and make sure to please like the video to help me out with the algorithm, and smack the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, stay up to date on all the new videos. And I think that's going to do it for this video, so Until next time, see ya.